Today, for our Magic the Gathering friends, we have the Arena of the Planeswalker board game. I may have done this before because I have it. It has Gideon, Jace, Liana, Calandra, Nisa. I saw this at the Bargain Barn for like it was like $1 probably or whatever. Anyway, look at all these little miniatures you get. People like to paint miniatures. Might want to pick up this copy just for, these miniatures they get to paint. It has all these cards. Like every character has their own card. And cards that have weapons to them and stuff. Let's check it out. Some neat components it has. It has this like little stand-up buildy mountain. And this stand-up buildy like abandoned building. Has these nice little things. Has battle dice. Has dice and mana type chips or something. And here's the cards for each of the characters. See, we have the Rhox Rhinos, the Rhonox Veterans, that would be these guys right here. And their squad. Each picture has picture of the characters. It has the squad, that there's 3, the life, how much move, range, movement is how far they can go. That's not each, that's the total of all 3 of them can move up to 5 spaces. The range is they can attack within 1 space of someone. They have an attack of 3 and a defense of 2. That's how that works. And then they have a special attack called Trample, and they have a battle formation. Then we have Gideon, Jura, combat mage. Which Gideon is this one. His life. Now in this game, you play as one of these Gideon mages, and if your mage is killed, they have a cost, and you build your force based off of the money cost. Like say, for example, you get 1,000 points. That would mean that you can build $1,000 force. We got the Core Hookmasters. He's Avatar Justice and he has Counter Strike. The Core Hookmasters are these girls. They have a detain ability. And we have Jace, Adrenaline, which there's Jace. He's the Planeswalker. Those are Core Soldiers. He has Focus Thoughts and Mind Stealers as his special abilities. Then Jace has Illusionary Projections. That would be these guys here. He can use his Illusionary Projections. They look like him, but anybody should be able to use them. Also, anybody that uses them has to be blue though. See how each force has a different color? Your mage has to be that color to be able to use those characters. They have Collective Knowledge and Illusionary Deception. Then we have Leyline Phantoms. They have Phantom Walk. Those would be these guys are the Phantoms. Then we have Nisa Ravane. She's a animalist. She has Keen Sight and Sprint. That would be her. Yeah, that would be her. These are not out of the way. Then we have Elf Rangers. They have Squad Sprint. That would be these. This would be the Elf Rangers. Then we have Prumloot Elementals. They got Trample. That would be these creatures. Look like giant grass trees, like Treebeard. Treebeard. Then we have Chandra Nalar. She's a Pyromancer. She has the double attack ability and superheated. That would be her right there. Oh, they all look like this on the back, by the way. Then we have Flaming Phoenixes. They have Flying and they have Rebirth. As you can know, the Phoenix never dies, so every time it dies, it comes back. And that would be this one, the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Then we have the Blazing Fire Cats. So we have Haste and Intense Strike. That would be these guys. Fire Cats. Then we have Restless Zombies. They have Darkness Arises. As their special attack. And the zombies, I believe these are the zombies. Skeleton humanoid creature zombies. Then we have Lillian Vest Necromancer. That would be her right there. She has Zombie Toughness and Snuff Out as her attack abilities. And then you have Bladed Reavers. They're also a type of zombies. They have Necrotic Stench. Because they're dead. They stink. That's what they look like. Like I said, these would be great to paint. Now the leaders are already painted, but the figures would be great to paint. As you're into paint. And we got these cards, and we got this board, and we got a few of these towels, which I think there was more. I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Now, your planeswalker can only use his type of magic. See, these, of course, have the blue symbol. And then this has got this symbol, and this one has a fire symbol, and this one has a death symbol. This one has a wood tree symbol. So, your planeswalker can only use the type of cards that it has. If you notice on the cards, they all have a cost. They have a picture, they have the name of the card up here, and they have what it does. So you can play cards on your turn when you're having battles, sometimes before battles and after, you know. They also have a little thing right here telling you the name of the artist who drew the thing, which is nice. So we have Talent of Telepath, Mind Control, Jace's Issuer, Call to Heal, Unsummon, Project Self, Oster Sprouts, Twisted Image, Misdirection, Shatter Arc, Psychic Rebuttal, and Selective Memory. Now, if you have each card costs money, so you have to buy these cards along with your thing that you get to pick from that deck. Then with this one, we have Honor of the Pure, Solemn Offering, Gideon's Phalanx, Divine Favor, Near-Death Experience, Healing Salve, Swift Justice, Marked by Honor, Blessings, Battle-Wise Valor, Inspired Charge, and Sanctified Charge. Then with the Wood group, we have Paths Revealed, Snare the Skies. See, they tell you what they are, whether it's sorcery or that one's enchantment aura. They're either in sorcery or enchantment, so you can use them based on the rules depending on what time. We got Snare the Skies, Leaf Arrow, Titanic Growth, Neutralize, Primeval Light, Groundswell, Niece's Expedition, Fog, Sky Reaping, Bountiful Harvest, and Overrun. Then with the Flame people, we got Flames of the Firebrand, Chardra's Outrage, Power of Fire, Fire Breathing, Pyroclasm, Stroke of the Flames, Tool Casting, Incinerate, Twin Flame, Circle of the Flame, Chardra's Fury, and Seize the Day. Seize the Day. Then we got with the Deaf Necromancer cards, we got Killing Wave, Corrupt, Strangling Shoot, Despise, Bone Splinters, Altar's Reap, Rise of the Doglands, Dark Harvest, Crippling Blight, Mental Agony, Duress, and Liliana's Caress. And here's the back of the box. It says, take Magic Combat to Next Generation, create your 3D battle arena, choose from 5 Mighty Planeswalkers, each your unique powers and squads, summon your creatures, cast game-changing spells. So it's up to 5-player game. And you have these boards, which you can kind of make any way you want. It would be cooler if they were double-sided, but they're not. But you can kind of build them however you want. And the neat thing about them is on the back of each board, you have this little bio of your different characters. Like, this is Jace Balerian's thing. Jace is a specialist in mind magic, telepathy, illusion, and memory modification. He can gaze into the minds of others, discovering even closely guarded secrets. Curiosity has always gotten the better of Jace, and there's a whole multiverse of secrets to discover. Then we got the Shardra Naylor. Subtree has no place where Shardra is concerned. She wields the power of pyromancy. Spells of fire, fire, and more fire. She is impulsive, passionate, short-tempered, and ready to explode in the face of anyone who challenges her independence. Then we got Nissa Ravane. Nissa is an elf planeswalker who has a deep connection to the land itself. With her magic, she summons massive elementals, walking the land to life in order to defend a natural world. When the land is threatened, she responds with sword and bow spell. And then, of course, we got the Necromancer, Lillian Vess. Always funny how they always make the deaf girl, she's always like sexy and hot, when her like ability is literally deaf, killing and controlling dead things. Cunning and ambitious to fault, Lalana is quietly becoming one of the multiverse's most dangerous planeswalkers. She specializes in necromancy, the power to reanimate the dead and corrupt the living. She refuses to accept her own mortality and seeks to conquer death by controlling it. And of course, we got Gideon Gerard. Gideon is a planeswalker who doesn't hesitate to enter combat. He is a natural fighter driven by his unyielding sense of justice. In the face of danger, he can be both immovable wall and unstoppable force, relying on his magic to shrug off physical harm. And that is Magic: The Gathering Arena of the Planeswalkers. All we have left is the book. So I'll look at the book in a minute. Here is the game guide. So the booklet, what's inside the game guide? Somebody wrote on it, but oh, it's okay. You got game contents. First time you play, get ready to play. Army cards, spell cards over. If you're playing the 2-player game, glyphs, playing the multiplayer game, and the battlefields. Unite your sparks. Take on game to next level with Magic Origins trading card game. MagicGathering.com. And let's look. It says here the multiverse consists of infinite planes of existence. Most beings live and die within. That their world is not the only one. Alright, and then we have our planeswalkers and a summary of them, which we've already read. And those got Gideon Jura, Jace Bellin, Lana Vess, Shardra Nora, and Nissa Ravane. How to build those, which are already shown you. Object of the game. A card overview, which I've already showed you, but here you go again. Here's what all those different A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Here's how to play a 2-player game. 1, 2, 3. What to do? Got 5 actions. First, you draw a card, choose an army card, move one or more figures on your army card, attack with one or more fingers on your army card, move your turn marker to turn another turn. Here's draw a spell card explained. Got spoilers, 3 cards, and enchantment cards. Spell cards. As the second action is basically choose an army card. Third action, move one or more figures to your army card. Here's example 1. Another example. Here's a third example. Here's another example of moving. Here's an example of falling. Here's an example of moving into water. Example of moving water on the land. Here's some more examples of moving. Here's flipping a double spade. Here's turning around. Basically flipping. Turn around. Tight quarters. Etc. A lot of movement. Figures not adjacent. Figures leaving engagement. Multi-engagement. Whoa. Okay. Action 4 is attack. 2 can attack. Range. Engage figures attacking around other figures. Line of sight. Blah blah blah. Adjusting figures. Range and line of sight. How to attack. Height advantage abilities. Spell check. Glyphs. Carry out the attack. Follow the steps. Life number. An attack. Example of an attack. Outcome of an attack. Example. Move to extra 5. Move the turn marker on the turn track to the next number. Ending the game scoring. Glyphs. We have permanent glyphs that are on the board. We have the glyph of power, the glyph of toughness, the glyph of movement. And then we have a temporary glyph, which is the glyph of knowledge. Terms and clarifications. Abilities, figures, empty space, summoning the double-sided twisted energy, countering spells, clear sight spaces, returning a blank squad to owner's reserve, simultaneous damage. Then we have team rules. Play a multiplayer game. Using multiple game sets and or expansion sets. Yes, they have I think 2 expansion sets. I have one of them. Building your pre-made army. Okay, you're supposed to have 500 points per army. Unique army cards. Common army cards. Building your spell deck. Spell deck is supposed to be 12 cards, and it's supposed to be worth 200 points. Marking your figures. Well, the army is supposed to be up to 500 points per army. Here's the battlefields. The battlefield keys are, we got these 6 spaces, which we've already seen. The turn marker, which we've already seen. The 2 ruins, which we've already seen. And that's it. They don't have very much. The tiles can be connected in different ways. The glyph keys, symbol side up, ability side up. Symbol side that junk. And here are some of the examples. This is Battlefield 1, the duel. Here's an example you can do. A scenario. Battlefield 2, the skirmish. Battlefield 3, the melee. And that's it. That's it. And it all throws neatly back in the boots. So remember, God is good. All the time. All the time. God is good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And everybody needs to have a good day. Good day. A good day. Later, guys and girls. Jesus loves you. Jesus is God. God is good all the time God is good. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Comment down below what planeswalker you would like to play as. planeswalker. And hit the bell notifications. Don't want to miss a thing.